New girl. Hey, new girl. Psst, new girl. Hello, new girl. Yeah, I know your name is not new girl, but you've only been here for like 2 weeks. I don't typically learn my assistants' names until they've been here for at least a month. So I won't be learning your name anytime soon, and I especially won't be learning your name if you don't answer the phones. Do you not hear that? Is your volume down on your phone? On the ringer? There you go. You gotta turn it up, babe. Now, do you hear the phone ringing? Okay, so then you answer it and then you screen the calls, forward the ones to me that are important, decline the ones that are not. So that would be your cue to answer. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll get it. Seriously reconsidering your employment, by the way. I answer my own phone like a freaking rookie. Whisper Relations, how can I help you? This is she speaking. Apparently I answer my own phones now. What can I do for you? Who? Oh, the makeup guy. Right, I did hear that he was in a bit of controversy. What did he tell her, to go get a job or something? Yikes. Yeah, I saw the video of his crash out. It did not look good for him. I don't know who that guy's PR team is, but he needs to fire them and get a new one, okay? Oh, no, not me. No. That is a failed job waiting to happen. No, not me. No, I'm not taking new clients right now. I'm lying. I am taking new clients. I just won't be taking that client. No, that's a lost cause, I fear. Yeah. Oh no, if anybody could get it done, it's me. Okay, but I simply don't want to. So I will not be. Yeah, no, he's gonna have to figure that out. Hire a new team or something. I don't know. Yeah. No idea. Okay, he'll be fine. Give him a few weeks. He'll be alright. Trust. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Have a good one. Random. I hope I don't have to answer any more phones in the near future. New girl. She's so not gonna last long. Okay. What should I do about this though? Should I guess I could start another scandal to off-center this scandal, but it's gonna have to be something big. I'm gonna have to concoct something huge. What could it be? Booger sugar scandals always do good. I don't know. It could be like a dating one as well. I'm trying to think. What was that? Now you're doing your job. You see how that works? Isn't it so great to be employed? Exactly. If you keep doing stuff like that, you're just gonna magically get paychecks every 2 weeks. It's crazy. I know. So what were you saying? There's someone here. There's an appointment. Perfect. Ooh. Let's see. What's on the book today? A potential client, right? Oh, this is pretty high profile. Oh, I love when celebrities come in. It's just so exciting and messy to get into their business. Okay. I see here. Okay, I see here. Alright, you can send them in. Thank you, new girl. Hi. You can come in, have a seat. How are you? You're doing good. That's good. about me is that if I'm going to represent you, if I'm going to clear up your image, you're gonna need to tell me the truth. No matter how ugly, no matter how wrong you are, do not lie to me. Do you understand? Manager, I need a verbal yes from you as well. Do you guys understand? Perfect. Love your films, by the way. So, what are we going through right now? Okay. A previous relationship. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Kind of like a high school thing. Right. Okay. High school sweethearts. Okay. And you were with this person before you got famous. Okay. Sweethearts before fame. Oh, you had a baby with this person. Okay. Sounded pretty wholesome if you ask me. I don't see what the problem is. Oh. You abandoned the baby. Right. Okay, oh, so you've been financially supporting the mother, but you told her that you don't want to have anything to do with the child. And why exactly is that? Exactly. Do you at least have a good reason? Maybe we can spin that. I'm not here to judge. It's not my job to judge. It's my job to clear up people's images and get paid. So if that's what you're thinking right now, get that out of your head. I also don't care enough about any of you to actually really care what's happening here, you know? Exactly. Do you have a good reason? Maybe we could spin that. Or... Oh, it's your idea. You wanted to stick to the heartthrob image, and being a daddy wasn't really gonna benefit that image. Hey, I can respect that. It's something I would tell someone I was representing to do. Pretty cutthroat, you know. Okay. But you missed a payment. Rookie mistake. Were you handling those payments yourself? Okay, well, I'm gonna get him accountant to the top of the list. Get him accountant. Rule number 1, permanent payments like that, where you're paying somebody off specifically, you never handle those yourself. Get an accountant. Your accountant will make sure that it's done monthly, or whatever your situation is with this person. Okay, so you missed a payment, and now the mother of the child is threatening to come out with receipts that you are a deadbeat, which is gonna be very bad for your image. And not only are you a deadbeat, you basically told her you want nothing to do with the kid. I'll just give you money. You threw money at the problem. I do love that method. I use that method quite often. I'm also more so of a blackmail girly. It's something so exciting about digging up all the secrets of someone's life and then throwing it in their face and then threatening to ruin their lives. It's like a thrill. Is that something that you'd be okay with me doing here today? No. Boring. Alright. New blackmail. Wah wah wah. So you are just wanting to spin this in a way that is redeemable for you and your reputation. Well, I mean, you're not a rookie anymore, technically. You've been in the industry for a couple years now, so I do think you've amounted a bit of respect amongst your peers and with the people, so that's beneficial. You're also a man, so people are already going to want to think of you very quickly to begin with. I'm trying to see, are you charitable? I see here you've done some stuff with some pet animal organizations. Good for you, you know. Show that you're not some heartless, horrible man who kicked his child and mother of his child to the curb for fame. Even though that's technically exactly what you did. Again, not judging. Right. Okay, I'm trying to think. brain, I kind of come up with the conclusion, and then I create all of the steps to get to my end goal, and then it's like my brain can see into the future. Call me that's a raven, because it's like I can see every roadblock that could potentially pop into my head, and then I just work through it. Just give me a second. It's best if you don't talk, really. Okay. We can set that up. We can do a photo shoot, maybe. Oh, hospitals. Hospitals is always a good one. Hospital. We can do like some events. No, that might look cheesy. Scratch that, scratch that. It won't look natural. People are gonna say it's just for show. Do we have any idea when this news is supposed to break? Did she give a deadline, or is it just kind of up in the air? We have no idea when our time is up. Ooh, that is a bit of a problem, but honestly, it's all a bit exciting, don't you think? Adrenaline rush. Okay. Don't talk. No, let me work through. New girl. That's you, remember? Right. Can you get Tommy from TMC on the phone? Now, it's in the contacts. He's also like number whatever on speed dial. You know those little stickers next to each number on your phone? They tell you, yeah, there you go. You see, yeah, let me know when he's on the phone. She's so getting fired, by the way. Don't talk. I'm working through. Creative juices are flowing. Is he on the phone? Great. 1 second. Put this down. Okay. Tommy. Hi. How's the wife? She's good. That's good. How's the baby? You just had a new one, right? Fantastic. It's so good to hear from you, Tommy. You're not still mad about all that stuff I said last time we talked. You know, about you being a spineless little man who looks for validation in all of the women that he chooses to bed that are not his wife. I didn't mean it. I was just upset. You know how we get, Tommy, we like to get. That's our relationship. I thought that's just how we had fun. Right. Listen, Tommy, I'm gonna need you to set up a paparazzi hit for a celebrity. Well, I don't really want to tell you the name of celebrity just in case it gets out. You know, the people in your office is loose lips, Tommy. Trust me, it's a celebrity that you very much will recognize, and the minute that you see them coming out of the place, you'll know it's them. It's gonna be at an animal shelter. Yes, I need you to get clips of them leaving the animal shelter. Leaving, going in, it doesn't really matter to me. Just get the clip. Get some photos, maybe a video. Yes. Tommy, am I hearing resistance in your voice? I thought we were past this, Tommy. I really did. I thought you were my guy. It's not sounding like you're my guy. It's sounding like you don't want to do it. It's sounding like you're telling me no. Tommy, are you telling me no? Oh, Tommy, I thought we were past this. No, it's not sounding like you're my guy. Yeah, it's sounding like you're a roadblock, and you know what I do to roadblocks, Tommy. I get them right on out of there. Yeah. Tell me, are you still freelancing for the Daily Sun? Oh, you didn't think I knew about that, did you? Yikes. Yeah, like I said, a lot of your staff has loose lips, Tommy. I know all types of stuff about you. Yeah, and like I said, I know that you're freelancing for the Daily Sun on the side, because, you know, new baby and all. Congrats, by the way. And I also know that happens to be in direct breach of your contract found out about that new woman that you're sleeping with downtown? The one with the big, you know what? She seems like a lovely woman. Yeah, you two looked really cozy in her apartment the other night. Oh, was that supposed to be a secret? Loose lips. Right. Yeah, that would be horrible, right? That would be, especially because I heard that your wife told you got one more strike. That would be really bad, on top of losing your job for a breach of contract, and then you get divorced. It's like your life would be over, really. I would hate for that to happen to you because, you know, I thought we were past all of this. So I would hate for that to have to be the case. What? I am in need of a photographer. How did you know? Oh my god, tell me it's like you're psychic. It's like you're psychic. Right. Yes. Do you know anyone? Are you free? Oh my god, tell me you'd be a lifesaver. I've got a celebrity that I need you to take pictures of outside of the pet shelter. Going in, coming out, doesn't really matter. Just get the shot. I'll call you back with a specific date, time, and place. Okay? Right. And like I said, big celebrity, as soon as you see them, you'll know this is the guy. Thanks, Tommy. It's so good talking to you. We're gonna be good friends in the future. You just gotta get there quicker. Get there quicker, Tommy. Get there quicker. Alrighty, Tommy. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your new baby. I'll send over like a fruit basket or something. Oh, don't worry. I already have the address. I've got all your addresses actually. Alrighty, thanks, Tommy. What was I saying? Sorry, I hate to get ugly, but the people in this industry don't take you seriously unless you play a little hardball. I have no idea where his house is. I have to figure that out. No, girl. Can you figure out where Tommy from TMZ lives? I've got a PI on speed dial. They could probably figure that out. Call him. Tell him to get that done. He'll know what I mean when I say Tommy from TMZ. Thanks, new girl. And then when you're done, when you get that address, send him a fruit basket. Yeah, thanks. Alright, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Obviously, you don't want to go down the blackmail road, so we're gonna have to just focus on doing recon. We're gonna reconstruct your image after she completely obliterates it, because that's exactly what's gonna happen, okay? In this day and age, with all the girl power and whatnot, you, my friend, are done for. But we can flip it around. We're gonna make you real wholesome. Yeah. Alright, so I think obviously it's gonna look really bad if you start doing all of this stuff after this news comes out, and like obviously we don't know when this news is coming out, so we're gonna just have to get right on this thing. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start staging these spontaneous photo shoots, I like to call them, but we're gonna have the paparazzi filming you doing a bunch of charitable and wholesome activities. Yeah, so we're gonna have you, I know that you've done some pet stuff in the past and you do like animals, right? Go. We're going to have you volunteer at a pet shelter for like abandoned animals. You know, it'll make people forget about how basically there for a photo op, not any of the actual people that's actually making that organization happen. You're just a figurehead basically, but you are gonna have to be there for a couple of hours. So again, we're trying to make people forget how you abandoned the child that you birthed. So it should be, you know, pretty easy. So yeah, we're gonna do the pet shelter, the hospital, the food drive, Make-A-Wish Foundation. I gotta call my contact at Make-A-Wish. Get you in there. Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I'm assuming that by the time all of this stuff comes out, they will have exposed you, and then at that point we are going to have a press conference where you take full accountability, and you're going to be sad and there's going to be tears. You're an actor, so I'm assuming that that will be no problem for you, right? Exactly. You're going to be so sad and there's going to be tears, and you're going to say, I was young and I didn't know what I was doing, and I wasn't ready to be a parent. I took financial responsibility. I didn't just leave her high and dry, yada yada yada. A whole bunch of crap, a whole bunch of nonsense, but the people will feed right into it because you're going to be very convincing. Put that Oscar to good use, okay? Again, full accountability. You're going to be in black with your turtleneck, your tears, your tissue. You're going to be just so torn up. And then you're going to take a little break. Now I know the break is going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But it's going to be worth it, because you can't just be so sad and broken up and then go back to red carpets and all this other stuff. Obviously, if you're filming something that's private, nobody needs to know that. But public appearances are going to be halted. Except for any other charitable events. Now, mind you, we've already set up this event with charitable events. That's going to be the Make-A-Wish, the pet shelter, the hospitals. All of that is going to be before, hopefully, before the news drops. Then the news drops, you do the press conference, you're broken up, you're crying, you're heartbroken, oh so sad, boo. Then you're going to take a break. Now, people are going to be like, but he was just doing this and he was just doing that. He was just at the hospital with the kids. They're going to be remembering. It's going to be in the back of their minds, but the forefront of their minds is going to be the scandal. So it's going to take some time for them to remember all of the stuff that you just did. And then you're going to start doing it again. You're going to start doing it again. It's going to be mainstream. It's going to be all over the place. I'm going to have Tommy from TMZ plaster your face with you with the sick children and you with the cute little pets that are abandoned orphans. Oh, maybe we should have you visit some orphans too. Orphanage. That sounds good. Like your kid. Well, technically your kid's not an orphan, but like 50% of the way there, you know. Orphanage. That's good. Yep, you're gonna start doing all your genital things again, and then slowly you're gonna integrate yourself back into celebrity society, but you're going to just mainly do foundations and, you know, non-profits. You're gonna speak at those events before you start getting back into the black tie and, you know, the fancy stuff. And that's pretty much it, you know, for the most part. Obviously, there might be some roadblocks along the way that I didn't foresee, but for the most part, you should be able to bounce back from it, you know? It is what it is. Are you seeing someone? Are you dating? You are. Yeah, that's gonna have to end. It's gonna have to end. Like, end it. Have your people write up a statement. We'll write up a statement. I'll write up a statement. And we'll say that you guys ended it. Talk to her about it. I don't care if it really ends or not. But if you get caught out with them in public, I will be dropping you as a client. You need to do everything that I tell you to do, and this will work out thoroughly well for you. If not, none of this will matter. You'll be done. Okay, so you need to end it, or you need to pretend to end it and never get caught. Obviously, people are going to be looking at you sideways because you abandoned the love of your life and your child just for you to be gallivanting around town with a hot new actress. That is not going to look good for you. It's going to look like you traded in your old girl for a new shiny convertible. It's not going to look good for you. You need to be single. You need to be sad. You need to be lonely. Okay? And then the nail in the coffin. Now look, she might not be down for this, but I think that if I was to reach out to her, your baby mama, and I was to say, hey, maybe we should have him and the kid meet. Oh, this might be really a deadbeat, or is she just money hungry? Okay, I'll change the headline, but it'll be something along the lines of, he's not actually a deadbeat. Look, he's spending time with this kid right here. And then you're good. Boom, I'm a genius. And expensive. So I take checks. And money orders sometimes, but mainly checks. Do we have any questions on the plan or no? Okay, perfect. Alright. Yeah, I definitely will be taking you as a client. This honestly sounds fun and messy, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah. Alright. New girl is gonna give you a form to fill out with like all of your personal information and just some additional stuff that I'm gonna need to take you on as a client. And she's also gonna let you know about the form of payment as well, because I do take